Next, we have the second biggest dick in the Comedy Society and the most handsome man I've ever seen. This time, it is Declan Dolan, everyone!
I've decided to read off my notebook because I haven't prepared. Don't let my demeanour fool you. I'm actually filled with resentment and bitterness. For example, I had a plan to get a fish tank and name all the fish after all the girls who rejected me. I wasn't allowed to do it because in the end I would stop feeding the fish and they'd all slowly die. Because you know fish, and you know when they pucker their whore lips, and you like, they do it to every single fucking fish in the fucking fish tank. And when you walk up offering your sexual services to the fish, they're all like, oh no, I have a boyfriend. You won't get this, but I wrote boyfriend with boy being B-U. Because fish are underwater in the sea. And it's a joke. Yeah, no, I don't like fucking fish. I really don't. I think it's immoral. I quite like women, although it's up in the air about mermaids. But I'm really not sure which end's the best. I mean, which bit's the best. Because you could have like a top fish, bottom women, and still have a pretty good fuck. But I really don't know the anatomy of a fish vagina, so I'm not too sure. Anyway, I don't do well with women. I'm quite awkward around them. And you know when you're in a bar and you see someone across the room you like, and you kind of stare at them, and when you make eye contact, you look away because you're too shy. I do this quite a lot. So one time I decided to myself, Declan, you're going to look at the person and you're going to wink at them. You're going to wink. So I picked a bar and I found someone I liked. And if I could use you as an example, basically I just stared at them. And I just waited for them to make eye contact, really. So I kept staring until they made eye contact, and then I just kept staring. So this went on for quite a while, and suddenly my brain flickered on and said, Declan, you have to do the wink, And I panicked. So when I did a wink, I was trying to wink and trying to look attractive. I panicked, and because I'm very awkward, my wink came out like this. But I didn't lose eye contact with my other working eye, so I just kept staring until she left. And then I redid my eye, and then walked out, never to return, and safe to say she was impressed. It didn't really work out. I found out the other day, and I've been thinking about this a lot, that being at university, it's a lot like being a puppy. In a sack full of other puppies, on their way to be drowned in a lake. Because at first you're like, hey, I'm a puppy, and this is great. I'm in a big old sack with some other puppies. We're going to have a lot of fun. Then you start to realise that the cracks are starting to show. You say, I'm getting pretty sick of this big old sack. I'm pretty tired of all the other puppies too. But hey, maybe I can ride this one out. I feel like I'm on a big pickup truck and I'm just waiting to see where it goes. Then eventually you find out everything you've been told was a lie. You eventually find that there's no way of getting out of the sack. Eventually you find that everything you've been told was a lie. Basically what happens in the end is your last image as you start drowning in a bag full of other puppies is that you see yourself surrounded by dead puppies. And that's why I think university is there. Speaking of dogs, I have a very happy poem about a very happy dog. I'm going to read it to you now. And yeah, this poem is about a dog, and it's a very happy dog. This poem's called The Uncomfortable Dog Erection. The dog seemed pleased with himself. He looked up at me with a mischievous grin. Good boy? I questioned. The dog growled at me, but not in a seductive way. I turned around and went through the gate. The dog's little red rocket seemed sad to see me go. I never set foot in that park again. It's a very short poem, but I feel it says a lot. I know I talk about the university a lot, and I say how shit it is, but it really stems from the point that I took accounting at university. So you can see why I'm so miserable. There's nothing to be said about accounting. You're probably thinking, Declan, how many funny, humorous monologues about accounting can you think of? I can't think of any. There's barely any. The only thing I've ever got was just this one joke about accounting. And it goes, why are accountants in such good shape? Because they're really good with their figures. I know what you're thinking, that's a pretty shit joke. But given the source material, I think I've done a pretty fucking good job. I mean, accounting isn't just a font of humour that spouts out humour everywhere. It's not a very good joke, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to leave you on this other poem I wrote. And it's a poem I wrote when I was watching Countdown. I was getting very angry at the contestants. It means a lot to me. It doesn't rhyme or anything, but I feel like it's a conscious flow and I couldn't be bothered to make it rhyme. Here we go. This poem's called All People Are Bastards. All people are bastards. They should all just fuck off. My brother, my sister, my friends, the vicar in my town, the milkman, the postman, the community support officer. Cyclists, vegetarians, vegans, Muslims, Christians, blacks, whites, sexist, Asians, racists, feminists, hypocrites, non-hypocrites. Hippos, tigers, lemurs, badgers, horses, fuck horses. The gays, lesbians, the Sun, the Mirror, Daily Mail, David Cameron, David Dingleby, Hugh Jackman, Tina Fey, Rachel Riley, the Triple Brothers, White Beaters. My wife, my husband, that guy, this guy, you sir, that twat. Every single being, every person ever, every concept, every microorganism, every conscious thought, from our universe or beyond, all bastards. There is one being who is no bastard, and that is Nick Hugh, the presenter of Countdown. Thank you very much.
I found a secret entrance. I found a secret entrance through the curtains anyway. I got really bored back there. I actually started doing cartwheels, they didn't go very well. But who found Declan funny? Because I didn't.